And welcome in. What's going on? This is the company. I am B. Lenny. Got Rich here and got Nick along with us. Mobile is on vacation, so we're going to cut him some
Yay.
slack and not really get on him for not being here tonight. But he's not here. Bad juju. Um, but anyway, like I said, I'm B. Lenny. That's Rich. That's Nick down there. Today is April 30th. And thank you so much for dropping in real quick so we can talk to you about a few things. There have been some things going on in the news lately that we wanted to talk about. Some serious, some not so serious. One thing, I hate to jump right into topics like this, but one thing I did want to talk about is the South Carolina State situation. So, South Carolina State, I guess the president of South Carolina State announced last week that he was going to invite Lieutenant Governor Pamela Evette, or Evitt, however you say it, to speak at the commencement ceremony. The commencement ceremony being the graduation. What's going on, Rob? That did not go over too well with the students. There had been about a week's worth of protests and just people speaking out about it and not being too happy with what was going on until finally they uninvited her. Now, since they have uninvited her, some things have gone on. Miss Everett, can anybody introduce who Pamela Everett is? Everett is just so the
She
Miss
is
Lou
the
know.
lieutenant governor, and she has placed her bid to in the next governor election.
Mm-hmm. And a
Oh,
very,
yeah.
very staunch
Trumper.
Trumper. I think she called herself a Trump Republican or something to that
Trumper.
I knew
effect.
she said she's a Trump supporter. She
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
quote.
Oh, okay. Well, that changes. That significantly adds to that then.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. So they switch it up. She's not going to be that person anymore. She has been quoted as saying, let's see. First, it says she stood by her characterization of student protesters as woke mob, and she said she would not be apologizing. "Quote unquote, let's just start calling things for what they are." She said, "I don't plan on apologizing." She also questioned whether all the protesters were South Carolina State students. See, here we go with this, this other BS. She says, "I will." She said Evitt went on to say she was invited by South Carolina State President Alexander Conyers in December. She questioned the choice. "I was pro-Trump in December. I was anti-DEI in December. Nothing has changed," she said. "So I think what you should be asking are the leaders on that college campus what had changed. Since when is it okay for groups to come together and cite security concerns to have violence play a part in silencing voices?" Yeah. So of course she's going to get a bunch of people to back her and all this other stuff and villainize the people at South Carolina State for this. Any words?
I have so many. Ugh. First, kudos to Orangeburg for, you know,
Represent Rich.
basically for telling folk what they want, right?
Mhm.
Because I mean, who's a a commencement speech, and I would say Orangeburg and South Carolina State, right? Because not everybody at SC State's from Orangeburg. But the thing about it is like, all right, you got a commencement speech. Who's the commencement speech for, right? Like this is like outside of just it being her. Let's just look at like the what do we call it? Reading the room, right? Why would you invite her out of all people? Why her?
Mm-hmm.
Like it just doesn't make any sense. If you were saying like if I'm gonna invite somebody who was, excuse me, relevant for the time, why would you pick her to be the commencement speaker?
Yeah.
That's first, right? And then you have like the gall to say it's like the quote unquote woke mob, which it every time I hear that word being used in that context, it's like you literally do have no idea what you're saying. But then add to that, like she's saying she's like anti DEI and all these other things. And I think again, people still keep forgetting what that actually means. Like DEI does not mean like black. You know, like it just there's this like I have so many things to say about this because it just seems like it is asinine in the true sense of the word. But at its core, the objectives of the administrations that we've seen, especially when it comes to education, this is a historically black college. Why would you invite somebody who's pretty much trying to strip dollars out of education, basically out of from the state's perspective? Why would you do this? Because even if you're saying like you're a Trump supporter, right? They have like all but demolished the Department of Education. So why would you even have that person who is okay with that agenda speaking at a college campus? I just
more so a graduation too.
Yeah. On top of like it just there's so many things that are just wrong with that choice. And to add like the icing on the cake, right? It's like if you know the demographic and if you know, again, reading the room, why would you invite somebody who is a staunch supporter of an administration who has literally been setting out to do things that go against the people that are likely impacted at that university? All of it's just stupid. Like it's just plain dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's see, we got this from Senator Graham has already spoken up. And count how many times he says wokenness.
12.
Quote, Senator Graham, very disappointed that Lieutenant Governor Evans' invite to speak at South Carolina State University's commencement was withdrawn. Pam is the lieutenant governor of our great state, and the idea that her speech would have been anything less than inspiring to these graduates and their families is based on a closed-minded woke ideology, Senator Graham said. When it comes to applying pressure, liberals seem to have no boundaries. To those who give in, believe it or not, it will create consequences over time. The sooner we break from the wokeness that permeates our society, especially in higher education and at a great school like South Carolina State, the better. Yes. That was Senator Graham on Evitt being turned around.
She was canceled.
Yeah, she was definitely canceled. Definitely canceled.
I'm just like I don't get it. Like I'm really trying to understand why that choice. Like that just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like why would you do that for that group, demographic, population, all the things together? Why her? Like I think that is for me, like that would be the even because you know how many steps have to be taken to get a commencement speaker on for like that's not like the president.
No, that's nothing. You just go, yeah, you don't go and say, hey, you're doing it, you know.
Right. Like there's a committee that gets formed and you know like or maybe this is get formed, but like planning around that. So like that's if they said December, what are we in? You know, April? So even then, so between December and February, somebody was like, hey, this is a great idea. Let's run with this. Like nobody said, you know what? I think we need to pause here for a second.
Yeah, maybe we should rethink what
I think that's the bigger thing too, Rich. It's one thing that one person said, this is a good idea. The fact that no one else was like,
right. So, I mean, just be like, hey, guys,
where
you know where we're at?
Exactly. I mean, you know where we are. If it's just even if that person got overruled, just the fact that no one like.
Maybe they did. I doubt very seriously that you're telling me that it went all the way up the chain to the point where it was scheduled with the lieutenant governor of a state and like nobody.
Now, is this like the next graduation, like June?
Yeah, that was the plan. Yeah.
So you got all the way to June.
Right. Thank you, Brian. See, like, no.
I'm trying to figure out, like, did it leak? Like, did none of the students know she was going to speak before then?
Yeah, because that.
Well, you know what? I guess this now. I don't know. I'm just thinking back to like one of my graduations. I don't necessarily know if I knew who was speaking when. I mean, I probably didn't even know till like literally the days before. But I knew that this lieutenant governor, she actually broadcasted it on social media.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it got to a point, and so like, you telling me nobody knew. And then Black Twitter got a hold of it.
Hey now, hold up now.
Right.
I think that's a whole other thing. Also, the fact that it never came out. So did you not or anticipate suppose some of the backlash? You want maybe if she didn't acknowledge it, because I think she kind of broadcasted it, the lieutenant governor. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but if she was the one that kind of first broke it, when would this have gotten out?
Right. Like, there's, again, I think for me, it's like you're telling me nobody read the room. Like, in the course of just even booking her, like, nobody read the room. It's like, you know what? I think this might not be the best idea for us this year.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So only thing I can think of is that somebody is likely about to retire and is like, you know what? If you win, let me get on this cabinet real quick. That's the only way that I can think that this kind of exposure would have done a thing. Because, you know, oh man.
So since then, you know, shit rolls downhill. 9 South Carolina House members want to defund South Carolina State universities amid EVIT controversy. On Thursday, 9 House members sent a letter to Representative Bruce Bannister, chairman of the House and Ways and Means Committee, requesting the university will receive no funding in the second version of the state budget. There's no reason why state tax dollars should continue to fund a state institution where not all South Carolinians are welcome, the letter said. If the lieutenant governor of South Carolina is unwelcome due to different political ideologies and an adaptability to keep her safe, it is time to defund and reevaluate.
Can we just stop saying that anytime there's a protest, there is a safety concern? It's like the minute there is a protest where there is some sort of, you know, difference of ideals, right? It immediately means that, oh, I'm fearing for my life. No, you jackass. That has nothing to do with it. It's just the fact that people are literally voicing their opinion en masse. And in this state, and state is in like being, right? At this particular time, people just said that they didn't want her to do it. And they read the room and were like, you know what? Probably not a good idea. And you got canceled. Okay. Take the L and go home. It's probably not good for your campaign, obviously, but it is what it is. So I don't see how, and then on top of that, right, it's like, this is a state-funded institution that is governed by the laws of the land, and correct me if I'm wrong, I am not a lawyer, but they exercise their right to protest. Why are you saying that you want to defund the school? Because it differs from your political ideals in the process. Again, asinine. Like, it's,
you said,
what are we doing here? Like,
everybody,
you know, and of course, you know, for me, it hits extra close to home because, you know, SC State is like in my backyard, relatively speaking, right? But oh man, what are we doing? Like, this is too dumb. Like, to take that position, someone disagree with you, and like, well, you know what, I'm gonna take all your money. Like, that's how we do things.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, that is how we do things now. That is how we
Nah,
do
man. You know,
you
and
either
like
gonna
if something
fall
like
in line, you're either gonna fall in line, or that money's gonna start rolling in.
if someone, I mean, this is the, you know, and I promise you, they are those non-house members are likely people whose district have nothing to do with the people in that area. Because I promise you, if it was, it'd be a fast track to get voted out.
Yeah.
Like this again, asinine. Like,
yeah. Well, they posted the
doing?
names. They posted the names of the 9 people, but not where they're coming from.
Yeah. What are we doing? You know.
I don't know. Everybody's fighting to be on one side of history.
Yeah, but it's like I've never a complete you know, I just don't understand what are we trying to accomplish here? Like, what are we doing? Like, at the end of the day, really all it is that everybody's just trying to live. It's like, I don't have to agree with the way you live, but as long as it ain't impacted me or hurting me in the process, do your thing. Don't care.
Have fun.
You know, it's just right. Have fun. As long as it ain't messing with me and mine. Have fun. But it just seems like I have to impose my thoughts, my opinions, my worldview upon you, you know, in order to make, you know, society the version of it that you would want. And I just think that that's, again, asinine. Anywho.
Rob said past speakers were Kevin James from Morris Brown, Rodney Jenkins from the board, Joe Biden, Henrik Master, Foghorn Leghorn. Yeah. But I don't know. It's hard to say where this is going to stop. Like, I feel like there's just going to be more bullshit to come from this. What's going to happen? I don't know. Hopefully nothing too extreme.
We would hope.
But people are extreme these days.
Why?
No idea. No idea.
I'm gonna hold on to that. It made me think when we close out. It made me think of something.
Okay. All right. So I guess we're gonna talk about a little bit of a new movies here. Rich, you wanted to bring up a topic there, brother?
Yeah, man. So I saw the Michael Jackson movie, or well, Michael. Everything I said in the show last week was pretty much dead on. Every single thing. It was, you know, again, this is for me where it stands, right? People who claim it is the best biopic that has ever been made, I'm like, I don't know what you saw, but you were like high, drunk. I don't know what it is, but we didn't go to the same movie, right? Now that
really, Rich, I thought it was the best biopic of all time, Rich.
No, absolutely not. Like
for those that can't see this, I am so kidding.
I'm so kidding. You know, I knew you were joking. Like, I knew you were joking. But so, like, the thing is, though, is that as a product that was made to celebrate the life of Michael Jackson, I think it did well. Now, there are some significant gaps in the story.
Significant.
Yeah, significant gaps. Like almost to the point where it is Michael Jackson, but it's Michael Jackson if you made him a fictional character.
Really?
Like, not in the sense like
they left some of the stuff out that tethered him to the ground.
Well, that not even tethered him to the ground, just people, just actual
existed.
People. Like people that existed, like that just do not show up. Don't mention them. They're just not there. But
now some of it they have a reason behind it, but still,
there's reasons for it, but again, it doesn't change the fact that it's like, wait, why ain't they? Oh, okay, well, I guess we
could
just not.
still get the story across and reference certain things without directly mentioning the names. You could still get it across, and they chose
Not to. And I think that's why I'm like, when people say it's like, because I've seen a lot of people say it's like the best biopic of all time. I'm like, nah. I mean, now again, celebration of Michael Jackson and his music, absolutely fantastic, because Michael Jackson, you know, there will never be another one ever.
No,
like the man stood for 45 seconds at the Super Bowl, just stood there, and people like didn't hear a single boo. People just like, oh man, that's Michael Jackson. Like, just stood there.
Yeah. If you can, Mobile, go ahead. We'll welcome you if you can sneak on. But go ahead.
But yeah, man, I would say that if you're going to learn anything new, you will not. If you're going to have a good time, you will absolutely enjoy it. But yeah, beyond that though. So Nick, I know you got thoughts too.
Yeah, let me piggyback. I think in the chat, because we saw it the same day. You saw it,
right.
I agree with you when you summed up it as a celebration of artists. That's what it is, not a biopic. Now, I'm mad. If you want to go see a concert, this is what's for you.
Yeah.
I will say, without, again, this is not a spoiler, but for me, 75% of the movie was a concert. And for me, that's not my cup of tea. I feared that may happen. I think I said that last week, and that was the case. And so I'm like, for me personally, if I want to see or hear a concert, I'll just put my phone and listen to iTunes or whatever, Amazon Music or whatever. I didn't want to come there, even though like I said, you don't learn anything new. You do want to. It's supposed to be a story, and you want to hear the story. Like for me, my favorite part of biopics, for me personally, especially if I don't learn new information, I like to hear the background of how they create a song, and you do get that with one song in particular. But overall, I'm with Rich. You didn't learn anything new. It wasn't as authentic when they blatantly there's a lot of blatant omissions again that we won't mention right now.
Right.
But it does, and over time, as more as I thought about it, it does bother me more.
Right.
and I'm a person now. I'm not a hardcore as far as it's got to be exactly like a source material in general. But when you're doing something about someone's life, and I get there's going to be some dramatic effects that you're going to do, but when you're just blatantly jumping over timelines and stuff, is like, why are we doing that? Like, what's the point of that?
Right.
And it's obvious of certain things that are missing, or I mean, again, I don't know how much we want to talk about, because again, even though it's a spoiler,
I mean, I'd say go. Let's.
we gonna go? Should we go there?
Go ahead. It's fine. Go ahead.
I mean, and I'm sure probably now some people know. I mean, if we put it this way, if you watch this movie and you knew nothing about Michael Jackson, you would have thought he had 5 siblings.
Right.
And one of those siblings is not Janet.
Right.
They left Janet out the whole movie?
Completely.
The entire film.
I think I heard something about them leaving Janet out.
Completely.
And it's because it's like there was I think, long story short, is like they approached her, and it's like, I think the direction they were going with the film, she wasn't in agreement with, especially how things were with the estate. And she was like, "Nah, I don't want to be a part of it." She supported Jafar throughout, which we can come back to him later.
Yes.
But yeah.
I mean,
she ain't in it. There's another one that I was like, you didn't want to touch on that one at all.
Which one?
Diana Ross.
Oh yeah, Diana Ross. Now I read an article about why she wasn't in it. Now,
yeah, I remember.
I think you shared that. I think it was because, but yes,
still, it's like, come on, man, like that.
You could have found a way to bring her in, even though that they had her with that. They had her associated with the lawsuit,
right?
Is why but you could still had her in the movie another kind of way.
Right.
I mean, oh gosh. It's
So I mean, when you talking about somebody's life, you got like a box of shit, just like a box of stuff that you have to talk about. What happens when you start taking shit out the box? Does the whole movie lose its direction and translation, and does it not come across? Is it all a lie at that point? Because
it
if you
depends
leave
on
shit out, it's lying.
Nah,
not necessarily. I think I think you're just glossing over and trying to it's not
like let's say Dirty Diana was about Diana Ross. Let's just say it was.
not Diana Rossini.
Huh?
Not Diana Rossini.
No.
That was rich.
I know.
Well, what if it was about Diana Ross and all of a sudden you don't have Diana Ross in the movie, but you still put the song in there? Where the fuck the song came from?
Well, I'm okay with that. That's not the same thing to me. Because that's not the same thing because you're not really going into the background of the song. Now, if they tried to say that the meaning of the song and there's no reference to Diana Ross, and that's different.
Right.
That's a little different to me as opposed to this. For example, they didn't have Barry Gordy in the movie, even though if you blank, he wasn't in the movie, but he was there. But I'm just saying, but if you didn't have Barry Gordy, that'd be different. To me.
Mobile ask, is omission lying though?
Not in this context, I don't think.
Not yet, because again, like I said, it is a fictionalized version of Michael Jackson. So it's like, because no biopic, honestly, is like a 1-to-1 translation of what a person went through throughout the course of their life, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
You don't have enough time to do it.
Yeah, you need years, and that's just ain't happening, right?
It's like though when you think of Michael Jackson, there's certain things that you expect them to talk about just because it's intertwined with his
life
works. And so when it'd be one thing if it may have got touched on and then they just moved on from it, but they act as if they ain't never happened.
Yeah, Janet don't exist.
Janet don't exist.
Latoya exists.
Is it? Yeah, and there's like his solo career started with Off the Wall, and everyone knows that's not true.
Right. That you know what? And
they hinted. It was like one small, maybe tiny hint, but they acted as if it started with Off the Wall, and he had by that point. By the time Off the Wall happened, he was already 4 albums deep.
Correct. And that's what was, to me, that was the crazy part. Like, I really do think that if the movie would have focused on the period between Off the Wall and Thriller, that probably should have been the movie. Like, just that part. Like, just instead of like retelling his childhood and all that, just do that. Like, just that one section of life would have been probably enough. Because I really don't think they got into like the thing I kind of wanted to see a little bit was like more of his creative process, and they dove into it a little bit, but not enough to where you're like, oh, like that was cool.
That's what I'm talking about. Like he talked about what's the song? Beat It. That's the one really where he gave the background of the song, and I enjoyed. That's my favorite part.
Yeah, right. Like him actually going to meet like Crips and Bloods. You know, like because that actually happened.
Yes.
You know, like to see that play out was like, oh, okay, all right.
And he did to promote peace. I mean, like I love that's a thing, and that's my favorite part of biopics. Why they they come up with some of their biggest hits. Especially that story is wild. I mean, I've heard of it, but the fact that it really was true, that he really did do that.
He went out there and they all geeking out over him, and it's like these are the hardest dudes in California.
But that's Michael Jackson, though, man.
Side note, though, particularly with that scene, they obviously they had real life Bloods and Crips. The director of this movie, you know, he also directed. I don't know if we talked about this. He did Training Day. Oh, he did Training Day, and that scene with him, he actually got legit gangbangers in that movie.
That's right.
For the end, it's the same director. So I just want to point that out too.
Why did I forget that he directed Training Day? Out of all the movies, I forgot about that.
And the same little thing, he got legit gangsters in that movie. So
okay, hey, because you need that 1,000-yard stare, man.
But like you said, it's just I'm not for a biopic, it was fine. I'm not quite like I didn't enjoy it. It was fine.
Right. Yeah.
But if anyone says that they didn't like it, I get it.
I agree.
Would you give it the title of biopic, or would you call it something different?
I mean, it kind of has to be.
It has, yeah. But I like the distinction that Rich made. But if you're gonna describe it as a genre, it has to be that. Now, if Brian, if you ask me, Nick, should I go watch it in theaters? I say you can wait.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to watch a concert,
okay, yeah, I was gonna say, because I think that's the part. I think it's shot for theater.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's shot for the screen. So, in all honesty, I would say if you are a lover of Michael Jackson and you love his music and that energy, yes, because to transition, Jafar Jackson became Michael Jackson, 100%.
Yes,
100%. Like there were some parts it was scary because there are certain concerts that you've seen over time, and he like nailed the cadence, the movement.
Mm-hmm.
Like he even talked about how like when he spins to the right, Michael Jackson spins to the left. Had to learn how to do that, and like being able to make all his moves do a certain thing. Like it's pretty impressive that. Let me say it this way: nobody else can come after him and play that role, like ever. Like he just has to be. He will for now just be known as the Michael Jackson impersonator. Like I'm gonna say impersonator, but like
now there were when this movie was announced, there were some impersonators that were pissed because of who they picked because they were like, "I'm a better Michael Jackson." And like, lifelong members of the Michael Jackson Impersonators Club or whatever.
That's cute.
Pissed.
That's right, Nick. It's like that's fine. Sorry,
he was easily the best thing about that movie. Like as far as easily the best. Like I said, he was easily the best. My favorite scene was them doing "Beat It," the background, but he was easily again overall. And I agree, like Rich said, if you want to celebrate the artist, it's fine. Again, I'm not quite like I didn't enjoy it overall. But like I said, I knew it was gonna be a concert. I just didn't really want 75% of the movie. If it was 50%, I would have been at least okay. But I mean, like it was just so much of his songs. And again, on the way when we went to the theater, I wanted to play Michael Jackson songs. We played them in the car. I purposely tried to pick songs that I thought were not going to be in the movie. And I think I got them all except for.
Did you play Earth Song? What about us?
It's not the Earth Song. Yeah, it's Earth Song. Sorry, no. But no.
So I didn't want to let this go. Milo has ranked her favorite top 3 Michael Jackson movies. She says American History, This Is It, and Moonwalker.
Well, correction, that's American Dream.
This new movie still don't make top 3.
It's the American Dream.
American Dream.
That's the one that matters. The American Dream, the miniseries.
Yeah, I would have to in terms of like movie, I would have to kind of agree. Like Jafar Jackson is the best thing about this movie, and I'm not trying to say that like the rest of the movie is quote unquote trash or anything like that, but when he shows up, it's like every time he is on screen, and it is like the Michael Jackson concert experience. It's like, oh yeah, he nailed it.
So,
like
75% of the movie. But
when he was doing the choreography for Beat It and Thriller, and it was just like you're watching the video because you've seen that dance so many times, and you've seen Michael Jackson do that dance so many times, and it's just like he nails it. And then so to think about it, like he has to not only embody the character, but do all of the things that person does, all of the subtleties of movement. Like it's impressive. Like I'm not trying to say it like this. Like I don't like let me say it this way.
It's okay, Milo.
Gets nominated, if he gets nominated for an Academy Award, I don't think he would get it, but I would understand why.
Well, see, that's the thing now. Like, he's done this. His career is over. because this is all he's going to be known to be able to do.
Unless he does something else that transcends this, but like, how do you transcend Michael Jackson?
There's nothing else to do.
Like,
he's not going to be in a Martin Scorsese film or nothing like that. This is
you never know. You never know.
He might be in a Ryan Coogler movie.
Doing this.
Come back, Rich. That was low hanging fruit. I know.
Milo also said the Michael Jackson Experience Cirque du Soleil also better than the new movie.
So, yeah. But again, just to be clear too, what Milo's saying, I don't do. I got a problem with her saying that.
No, I don't. Absolutely not.
Yeah,
because the people who don't like it, I'm like, I see every valid point. It's just that I had a good time with it. I'm not mad at the money I spent, to be honest. Like, it's like, okay.
Yeah. Now, was the crowd up and out their seats and dancing and all the other stuff like they were doing in other people's videos?
I mean, I had somebody who kept like going in on the amen corner every time Joe Jackson like did a thing, or when Mike finally stood up to Joe, like that, like had that kind of moment, but not like, you know, I didn't have somebody in the middle of the theater in front of the screen, you know, start moonwalking. Like, I didn't see that.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. Milo also says if he gets an award, it's because they want to give Michael a new award for dazzling beyond the grave.
Lord. I'm sorry. Before I had to step away, but you asking like the actual theater experience, Rich, what you say about yours? Did you?
Yeah, like was there anyone like actually dancing and stuff like that, like at the movie? And I didn't see that in mine.
There's one person dressed up like Michael Jackson. But I think I told y'all, you know, the theater went out. We lost power for like.
I'm saying that.
So we had a delay for like 15 minutes before the movie got back running. So,
oh wow,
so some people left.
I wonder how many people said I want my 15 minutes of money back.
Ooh.
Well, there was a couple, but you know,
hey.
But like I said, I actually thought there might have been a few more people dressed up. But the one lady, she dressed up like how when Mike first did the moonwalk,
right?
Their war show. That's how she dressed. So that's the only person I actually saw dressed up.
Yeah.
But again,
well, like I said,
if someone enjoyed it, that's fine. I mean, for what it was, whatever. I mean, like I said, the biopic is kind of just in the middle. I wouldn't say it's not trash. It's not like Notorious or All Eyes on Me.
It was a good time.
It was for what it was.
It was a good time. It was a good time. Yeah, I wouldn't. You know,
I hadn't watched any of those other I hadn't watched those biopics. All Eyes on Me or Notorious.
Don't.
You're good.
Don't.
Yeah.
You know, you good. You good. Nope.
Okay.
I'll say Don't even waste the energy of hit the power button on the remote.
Okay. There's a question there somewhere, and I'm digging for it. Yeah. Okay. So we did have another topic we wanted to hit. You know, we actually Mobile says skip Tupac. That's for sure. All this said, are we going in the theater? I'm looking for a bedazzled onesie like in the Rock With Me video. That is the worst video. I hate that video.
What?
The Rock With Me video. That's the one with the diamonds and shit in the background, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate
Rock With You. Yeah.
There's other ones I hate more than that, but
not that one. It makes my stomach hurt. I hate that.
I mean, I don't love the video by no means, but it's.
Can we, Elizabeth? You know, here's the thing, man. I think the thing that is scary about Thriller as an album in and of itself, like Thriller might be the most recognizable music video of all time.
Oh, it definitely is. To me, that's not a question. It is.
Like, because think about it, we're gonna get flash mobs for probably the next 100 years because of that video.
Possibly.
Oh, yeah.
Like, not possibly.
It's to me, yes.
I'm trying to think like a more recognizable video than Thriller, and I can't.
Billie Jean.
Bad.
Literally, I've seen countdowns where they do the number one video all time, it's pretty much unanimously always been Thriller. So
shit. Yeah, that might be it. That might be the number one.
I mean,
video of all
it's not
time.
even close. I mean, that's the great to me. That's the greatest music video of all time. Again, I'm not a big fan of the song itself per se, but the video is the song's kind of whatever. I mean, that's the weakest song on the album. Is Thriller to me.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I'm not
Really?
And now I got to look up the album cut.
To me, I have never played Thriller, the song, on my own, but maybe one time.
Really?
It kind of doesn't fit. I'm not gonna lie.
Mobile says "Scream" with Janet is up there as one of the most
But not
recognizable videos.
you ain't getting flash mobs for that.
It's the most expensive video, I think, but no, it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not getting flash mobs for Scream.
That's right. Again, we're talking about just the video itself. The video.
All right, Thriller album track list.
It's
Want to
like
be
9
starting
tracks.
something? Yeah, want to be starting something. Thriller.
Yeah, yep.
Human Nature.
Mm-hmm.
Baby Be Mine. Beat It.
Yep.
PYT.
Yep.
The Girl Is
That was a
Mine.
single.
Yep. Keep
Billie
going.
Jean.
Yep.
And The Lady in My Life. All of these were fucking singles.
Every single song.
Every single song was.
And that's why I say Thriller is the weakest one. But everything was a single.
No, that's not the weakest one.
Yes, it is. It is.
Baby Be
Okay,
Mine.
Brian, how often do you play Thriller? Do you play the song Thriller?
Or do you watch the video?
No. Do you play the song? The video
When I go to Spotify and I go to just Michael Jackson mixes, if the song comes on, I let it roll. I don't skip it.
Do you? That's not what I asked.
No, I don't seek out Thriller and play it.
Okay, that's my forget.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of out of place, but don't get me. And like
I would like to know somebody that says that. I like Thriller is my favorite song. I go on my way to listen to Thriller, the song itself. I'm sorry, it's just it is a.
Well, hold on a second, Nick. But can you ask that question in October though?
Well, I was about to say Halloween does not count.
Actually, because that one month,
but again, they played it like. I get that, but just to say that I listen to Thriller, like, man, you know what? The other day I was listening to the song Thriller, man. That thing's a bop, man. Who said that? Again, I'm not saying the song's trash. I'm not saying that. I just think.
Oh no, I get it. I know exactly what you're saying.
Especially when you compare it to everything else on the album.
That
Thriller is not the weakest song on this.
Brian, this is a bit. Don't no, Brian. We're not gonna have this take, Brian. I can't believe you.
What is Baby Be Mine? Baby Be Mine.
Again, do you listen to Thriller? I just want.
No. It's not that I listen to it. You said it's the weakest song, though. Not how many times you play it.
Well, that kind of goes hand in hand.
No,
I mean,
it
if
doesn't.
it's not, okay, I'm sorry. How many weak songs are you playing, Brian?
I'm trying to figure out what Baby Be Mine is.
How many weak songs are you playing?
You've heard that song. I'm not gonna sing it, but you've heard that song.
Again, that's what. How many weak songs are you playing?
Yeah, Nick's got a point. Like unless you want to listen to that song, because I mean, like the hook of that song is just great. Like it just is. But yeah,
this is my favorite. No, the fans are invested. That's not.
Yeah,
again,
I would
just tell me somebody that normally play, especially not in Halloween, that goes out the way to play Thriller. That's all I want to know. You tell me if you do. Okay, I don't believe you, but go for it.
Jump in the car, like
play Thriller.
About an hour past sunset.
Yeah,
turn up the 11.
Okay. I got you. I know what it is now.
Well, the Earth song is not on.
That's not on Thriller. Yeah, that's on.
No, I didn't say Earth song was on Thriller.
No, not you, Brian. Milo. She said Earth song Thriller PYT.
Oh,
unless you're trying to say something else about that. I don't know, but
yeah.
Again, that's all I'm saying. It's the weakest song.
But that whole album still, that entire album was a single.
But again, that's also saying, but that's also a credit to the album itself. If that's the weakest song,
the entire album was a single.
Entire album, whole album, all 9 songs,
every single one.
I do. I do because spend time teaching kids to dance. So in other words, you say you watched the video. Got it. Thank you. You watched the video. You listen to. You listen to. Okay.
Hey,
I don't
hey man.
That's cute, Milo.
No.
Hey,
Yeah.
okay, that's cute, Milo. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, there
Sure.
will never be another performer at that level ever.
Agreed.
Nothing will ever line up the way it did for him.
I think that
for anybody else.
That is the key point, because it's the same thing like when we talk about what do you call it? Like how tech investors and like Carnegie and those guys, like they just happen to be brought up at the right time and put money into things, at the right moment where the industry went a certain direction. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, Michael Jackson kind of fell into that same trap. It just so happened all of the things lined up, and we got him.
Yeah.
Like, and there will never be another. There will not
There will not be.
There will be people brought up in conversation along with him.
Yes.
Prince, Luther,
that.
But they'll never be talked about on the same level as Mike.
Yeah.
Now Prince was amazing.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Brian. All you people talk about man. Yeah, I don't believe y'all, man. Again, outside Halloween, it's always stable, cool. Y'all listen to that song. I don't want to hear that, man. That's laughable. Y'all don't listen to that song. Y'all lying. Y'all just trying to cake up for this man. Y'all do not listen to Thriller, the song. Get out of here. Go back, Brian. I don't believe y'all. Y'all full of shit.
Like I said, they'll
full of shit.
There'll never be anybody talk to on the same level as Mike. And I'm not taking anything away from Prince. Prince was an amazing talent, an amazing person. There'll never be another Prince. But not on the same level as Mike. Mike introduced Prince.
You know what? They did a very subtle reference to the beef.
Very, very subtle.
Yeah. Did they?
Yeah.
It would have been nice if that went a little bit, but it is a very subtle reference. I can't remember what it was, but they did one.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I could remember what they said. Well, what he said actually. Oh.
Okay. But we did have another topic we wanted to talk about, something kind of funny. I don't know who brought it up.
I think it applies here, actually.
Milo says, I'm slightly annoyed that you included Luther. Why are you annoyed that I included Luther in that list? Luther was a great, amazing, once-in-a-lifetime talent. Okay.
Brian,
I brought up Luther when I was saying like they'll never be like once-in-a-lifetime talents, and I was like Michael, Prince, Luther.
Fat. I'm an ass sometimes. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yes, you are.
I'm so sorry.
But I don't know which one of y'all brought it up when we.
I mean, I do kind of agree. I will say I do agree about all of that. Luther he's not like Prince and Michael are.
I was just naming lifetime talents. That's all.
I know.
I wasn't putting him on the same pedestal as Michael or Prince.
I mean, I can see why she kind of said that because it was kind of like you listed them like pretty succinctly. So I'm not mad at Milo for that.
Mike and Prince could do every facet of what they were good at. They could sing, dance, play the instruments, produce, all that. Luther was a singer. I understand that. He didn't have as many arms and different shit as Mike and Prince. I'm just saying.
There's a joke to be made there, but I won't do it.
Yeah. But so the Usher and Chris Brown concert is coming up.
Wow. I gotta turn my screen off on that one.
No.
Wow.
Absolutely not.
Now who's trolling?
Jesus.
Milo went troll level 15 on that one.
Hell yeah.
Don't even read that one. Don't even read that out loud.
I'm not.
Okay. Go ahead.
So like I said, the who was it? Chris Brown and Usher concert is coming up. Everybody's going crazy, spending all their money and rent money on these tickets. And one of you brought up a something that you heard on another podcast. Not gonna lie. And it would just be fun to talk about it here. You want to go ahead and say what you were talking about earlier?
Yes, so it got brought up, I guess, the idea of guys going to the concert. And so I guess the idea is what do you think of the idea of yeah, I guess the distinction was made of going by yourself or really just like you go with your homeboy to that concert and it led to a debate of whether or not when you think of that. Um so I just figured I'd bring it up. The
What
idea
does
of
a
guys going.
dude? What does a dude by himself or a dude with another dude have any business going to that concert for?
So
Technically,
you think it's weird? Is that what you're saying?
I'm just no. I'm reiterating what you're asking.
Yeah.
It is
I
weird.
was asking.
It is fucking weird. Call me old school.
I have thoughts.
Fucking weird.
I'll say this. If I were at a concert, if I was at a concert with my wife and I saw a guy by himself, I wouldn't think much about it. Wouldn't really care. If I saw a guy and his homeboy there, I don't think I would care that it wouldn't really bother me. But I think it's a little off. Or put it this way, would I do it? No. I'm not. I'm sorry. The three of us, we ain't going no.
Nah.
But honestly though, but I still think sometimes context matters where you're at, who you're seeing. Because I can't. Because now, to be fair, me and somebody in this show right now, and another person, we did go see Prince.
I was gonna say, there you go.
So
there you go.
So yeah, so I almost kind of contradict myself. So I don't necessarily think it's. I pretty much almost contradicted myself. So
Nick, I think you brought up that was the point. I was because it's funny because we talked about Mike earlier, and you're talking about Prince, and it's like in the context of those two artists, right? There were men, women, children that just like I don't want to use, I guess the only term used like fangirl basically over them, right?
Yeah.
And even if you think in context of the Michael Jackson movie, right? Even in that, whereas like dudes were like, yeah, man, I need this autograph for my sister. Yeah. And
yeah.
It's like you like what you like. I mean, and I think I think that is the core of it. If you want to go see them and have a good time, you enjoy their music, it's cool. Not a problem. And let's call a spade, right? When we went to that Prince concert, there was so many pretty flowers to look at. So I mean,
yes,
you could be there fishing.
Like again, if I were to see people there, whatever. I mean, I'm not taking time to there's two guys there. Okay, I'm not really like make that big of a fuss.
Right. I don't see it like again back to my earlier point. You like what you like, do what you do. As long as they hurt me, don't care. Like now, is that a concert? And especially because again, example of reading the room. You know how the concert is going to be played and who is it being played to.
Yep.
So if you know that and you are going for that, it's like, okay, you just know what you're getting yourself into. There will probably be some awkward moments that you can't really enjoy in that space.
Don't eat one of them cherries that he gave you.
You see what I'm saying? Like you can't, you're not gonna be on the front row thinking it's not happening, right? Yeah. So again,
like you said, the context behind it. I mean, you got to do certain things. I agree.
I think Milo's comment is perfect. It's like, yeah, they write songs for us to sing, but then you're being sung too. Like, again, the audience that they're playing to at that venue.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
So I mean, I don't know. I think I will say a group of us going to see Prince does feel, again, overall do what you do, but I guess it would feel different than a group of guys going to see like okay, perfect example. Going to see Usher during Confessions. That was kind of weird. Put it that way. I think some context matters. Like if you're seeing Usher now, he's like you go to like a Vegas residency or actually like he did. I mean, I'd go to that. I mean, if someone's with me, I wouldn't care. But I think it just kind of depends. Like sometimes it may just feel a little weird. I might feel a little uncomfortable with the idea of certain things. That's bit, but I mean, I think now though, I mean, I'm older enough that I really wouldn't care. But again, at the same time, I wouldn't be going to Usher Confessions if that was going on now that time period. I probably wouldn't be going to that. That's just
right.
Huh.
So, just a thought because I heard it on the show and so like, well,
I think just sometimes they kind of take things too far. What a man should and shouldn't do, and it kind of puts us in situations to where, damn, what can we do? You'll see something come out every now and then. Some a man ordering breakfast is real feminine. I don't think a man should order breakfast. I'm like, God damn, niggas can't eat breakfast though.
What? That's the thing.
Lock in.
Or like there's some people like the idea of like you going. This is a little off subject, but same thing. Like going out to a restaurant by yourself. Like, so what?
Yeah.
Like I've done that.
Mm-hmm.
If you have, so I think this kind of yields itself into. Have y'all seen Bill Burr's comedy special Drop Dead Years?
I have not.
Watch that because I think that kind of gets back to the point that we're basically making here is like you can't do nothing and you're judged for everything you do, and there's so much pocketed stress where you just drop dead at the age of 55.
Yes. Is Mr. Worldwide Bad Bunny, Milo? Is that who you're talking about? I'm not really sure who Mr. Worldwide is. I just think I think that's Bad Bunny. I asked my brother to go with me because I know he is a fan. He won't see this to be mad. I said that, but he is too self-conscious.
I ain't mad. I mean, I ain't mad at that. Okay, all right. Well, let me ask y'all this then. Y'all see a group of guys like, hey man, let's go to that Beyonce concert.
Pitbull is Mr. Worldwide. Sorry, but go ahead.
A group of guys like, let's go to that Beyonce concert.
I mean,
that's weird too.
That it's not weird. It's just that ain't a cup of tea. But you also know what you know the group you're engaging with at that point. Like you're walking into a fiery pit. Like it is what it is.
Yeah.
But so
it is weird. That's what it is.
No, it's not. I don't think it is. I think it's perfectly fine. It's just that it ain't something I would do. No.
Milo says, yes, it is.
I do feel like, and I will say, I do feel like, well, let's say if you went to Usher and Chris Brown, the chance of you getting judged is not as high. If you went to Beyonce, you would get judged.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong. You it's like
a group of guys.
Read the room, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like a group of guys going to Beyonce, like, and they like, and they play like Single Ladies, and they're like come on, man.
What are y'all doing? You can't cheer for none of the songs. I mean,
yeah. You just go sit there and like, you can't nod your head, really.
Yeah.
Hey man, you could. Hey, you know what? Like what you like, man.
All the Single Ladies, and then the other one, Who Run This World, Girls. I'm like, what nigga? What are you dancing to?
Just sit down. Just sit down. The whole concert, just sit down.
Too expensive. Oh.
Hey.
Okay. Oh, what's the last concert y'all been to?
I went to a Jadena concert. Is that his name, Jadena? Am I saying it wrong? You remember Jadena?
Trying to remember.
Shit. No, I can't remember.
The last concert I went to was actually up here. It was Boyz II Men and Robin Thicke.
Okay. The last one we went to was Patti LaBelle.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
a really good show. She's
Yeah, I was actually quite surprised at the
classic man. I'm a classic man.
oh him. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only song by him I know, but yeah, I try to do 5. I wish I could, Milo. I'm envious of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, also, I guess to where I'm at, they don't have a lot of. I'd have to go out of town probably for more.
Yeah, you'd have to travel.
I would think Charleston would have more concerts than
y'all don't
most of
have the
these
venue
areas.
for it, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, we got. It's just not a huge one. We got a Coliseum, but it's not like Greenville.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like you don't have a big like to attract like that market share that artist is probably trying to hit. You know, to attract your bigger acts, probably not.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have to travel more. So yeah.
I'm a classic man.
That is a very wild swing on that one.
On what?
They get some, but not like that. And I mean, I really know now too what shows North Charleston gets. I mean,
niggas stupid.
I think the last one they really had that. They had Anthony Hamilton. That was might be last year though. But they get some. Go back to for a second. They had I was mad though. I missed the Michael Jackson Cirque du Soleil. They had that recently here. I was mad. I didn't get to hear that.
I think concerts for me are kind of like going to the club. You're all excited to get there, and once you're there, it's like, what the fuck am I here? I'm ready to go home and take a nap.
I could kind of see that, kind of. I mean, you're not wrong in that statement, but there's something about the energy, the vibe, actually seeing a group. Like if they're performing live, I think that makes a huge difference too. Because if they're just lip syncing, it's kind of dumb. But if
I agree with that.
But if they're actually performing, then I think that makes a difference because it's just different.
I agree with that now because that's a big deal. And I think if especially someone that you like, you kind of do want. I wouldn't mind hearing certain songs live. Or at the same time, maybe some that you're not as big a fan of, you might have a better appreciation for them because of them performing live. So
right.
I can. Again, I will get a chance to go to that. I probably can count on both hands how many concerts I've been to. Probably. So I have not been able to go to a lot like I would have liked to. So
yeah,
I should go to more concerts, but I just because Raleigh gets a fair bit of shows too.
Now y'all always list the shows whenever somebody posts their concert schedule.
If it's not Raleigh, it's either Greensboro or Charlotte.
Yeah,
for us, and and if I had to pick between the two, to be honest with you, I would go to Greensboro before I go to Charlotte. Because Charlotte's further for me.
Okay. All right, Milo says Live Nation concerts aren't expensive. I get field tickets usually under $50 every time. I'm doing Kid Cudi, MIA, Big Boy, Carlos Santana, Doobie Brothers, Motley Crue, Evanescence, Pitbull, and Neto, Akon.
You tell me how the Evanescence show is, Milo. I want to
because I know their band has switched up a lot. So because I know she's still part of the group technically.
She's the only one that's consistent.
But she's the only remaining member, right?
Yeah. So Milo, when you see them, let me know. I've always been a fan of theirs. So
right,
love them. But yeah.
And then I've seen the Doobie Brothers. So as long as Michael McDonald's there,
that's the only one people go see. Where's Michael? Where's Michael at?
Hey man.
Yep. All right. Anybody got any shotgun topics?
First Mobile?
Mobile's not here.
I know. I just
I know.
You can still send us something in the chat, Mobile. Hey, Mobile, if you're there, man, you can still send us something.
I don't even think Mobile is in the thing anymore.
Hey man.
He was a few months ago. Go, yeah, Mobile. Send something for the chat, Mobile. Something for us to pontificate on.
See Carlos Santana as well. Oh, they go Mobile right there.
See, I told you he's still there. Come on, Mobile. What you got for us, man?
I bet he ain't got nothing for us.
Oh, you know. Okay. Hey, doubt the homie if you want to. I don't doubt the homie. I may not go to a concert with Mobile, but I'll doubt both.
The Doobie Brothers are the bonus. That one, I just got to see that man play that guitar live.
Oh, never mind. Mobile may not.
What a fool believes. Like I think that's one song I would love to hear actually played live.
What a fool believes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's a live version that Kenny Loggins did with Michael McDonald, and that version actually is quite smooth, actually.
All right, it's just been released again. Uno confirms you can't play a draw 2 on top of another draw 2.
Why do people keep posting this? Like that should be common knowledge now.
Yeah, at this point.
Niggas like stacking, man. Niggas like stacking.
Yeah, but it's like that. But that's what I don't want to put it. That makes the game. I'm not saying you're trying to make the game go fast, right? But it's just, I don't know. It makes things obscene. Like just draw 2 cards, keep moving. It's all right. Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
Mobile, are we waiting for you to post something, Mobile, or you ain't got it?
I think he said the hour difference got to him. So
okay.
I think
he ain't got it.
I was wrong. I gave Mobile credit. Sorry, Mobile.
Your credit has been removed, sir.
Ooh.
Coming up short.
Dang. Well, I do want to point out. I don't know what the final score is now, but I just want to point out that in the NBA playoff game, one team was up at halftime, 83-36.
Yeah, that game still ended with them 50 points up.
I'm just saying, man. You got no pride. You ready to go to the Hawks? Ready to go to Magic City? That's all I'm gonna say. Mobile guy, not Mobile.
Milo has a question. Okay, what's your question, Milo? As I take a sip of my whiskey.
Oh,
not whiskey, just beer.
What kind of beer you got?
It's called Jaya Lai. It's an IPA.
Okay. No, I like that. No, Rich the one that don't like IPAs.
No, we don't do that. We don't do that.
Yeah.
No, sir.
I thought she had a question. Anybody else got a question or a topic for us to talk about?
I tell you what. Well, I got one because I just had a whole bunch of dental work done today, and I'm gonna be honest, man. There's something. You know how we were talking about like political stuff earlier, right? And it bothers me that like there are certain things that I think we all can agree on, right? Like, why do we pay for dental insurance and regular healthcare insurance? Because I mean, all of it's connected to the same body, right? Like, why do we have?
That is a really, really good fucking question. Like, why are they separated?
Why? Well, there's a reason why they're separated, but it's like it's 2026. Like, we don't have to do that anymore. Like,
I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the farmers and the moon and shit like that. Like,
if you go back like 150, 200 years, someone's gonna tell you like the story of why their like dentistry became its own profession outside of being a doctor. That's fine, cool, understood. But it's 2026, right? And we can change things. Why don't we change that? Like, I think that's something that I think everybody could agree with. That
changing things affects pockets.
Oh, no, we know right why.
Now, yeah.
No, we know that right now that if that happened, it would send a lot of people, like they will not be able to afford that yacht for Christmas. Like we know that that would be the thing, right? But make it make sense. Like this is dumb. Like you pay for two different healthcare coverages that are effectively still dealing with the same person. Like why isn't just healthcare? Like it's just health. Like it's not like my teeth aren't a part of my like face.
Your body, yeah.
I
don't know. I mean, the same thing. You get a job, you get benefits, and you have to get 3 different cards. You got to get your dental card, your health insurance card, and your eye card.
Why? Because I mean, even to a certain extent, right? Like you can have a vision checkup through your standard healthcare. You know, you can't do anything else with it, but you can at least get your vision checked. It's like, so it can't be that like the numbers don't cross over. Like
they don't want to be in the same building. They don't want to be in the same building. They don't like each other.
I don't care. Like I think this is somebody needs to bring this up and
dentist,
make it into
dentist
a thing.
Podiatrists, dentists, they've all been fighting to be called doctors for decades. Okay. And for them to be in the same building with a doctor and still not be considered doctors is insulting to them.
Well, you know what? Someone need to pony the hell up. Like,
Milo, what's your question? We're still waiting.
I just like so it's funny because even my dentist was like, "Hey, man, if you go to Canada, you're good." Like my dentist said that. He was like, "Hey, you know." It just dawned on me that this is it's one thing that I think everybody would agree on.
All right, we got a Milo. We got a Mobile's moment here. Hold on.
Came through the clutch, man. Thank you.
I don't like the question. I don't like the question at all. But we're gonna.
That's easy. That's an easy one. What you talking about? That's a good one. I mean,
this is easy.
Yeah, it's easy. My Bay Hive.
My Bay.
Right.
My Bay. Sorry, man.
This was not hard.
Sorry, man.
My Bay Hive.
I don't think you've done anything that's affected my life.
Where
or my emotions.
Where is the difficulty in this one? So let's we can just scratch that one. Between the other 3, who would have to go? Like between those 3, who would have to go? Hey, we know Mike ain't. We know Mike's not.
Shit.
So really, it's between Whitney Houston and Prince.
I gotta say Whitney.
I do too.
I would have to agree there as well.
Sorry, Whitney.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I will. Sorry, Whitney.
Milo got banned from the chat somehow, so she can't ask her question.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know that could happen.
Interesting. Woo! Yeah.
Mobile says Prince is untouchable to me.
Yeah, I mean, again, if you were looking at all 4, Beyonce would be the first one out of those 4, and you went to the other 3.
It's gotta be Whitney. It's gotta be Whitney. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And then between Prince and Michael.
We still knocking them down. We eliminated.
If it was between Prince and Michael, who would you say?
Oh, I'm not doing that. We're not doing that.
Prince.
No, I'm not doing it.
I mean, they get voted off the boat. Off the island.
I'm not participating in this.
Oh, I mean, y'all know where I stand, so it's
sorry,
fine.
Mike. I mean, Mike. I gotta go with Mike. I'm sorry. Prince got to go. I'm sorry, Prince.
Yeah, I'd be like,
now,
yeah, sorry.
I don't like that choice, really.
Yeah, right. It's like I'd feel like Thanos throwing Gamora off of the for the Soul Stone. No, I would shed tears, but
tears. Yeah, we're not doing that.
Nah, if it became between those 2, that's where it's hard. I mean, like truly difficult. Like between those 2. Because I saw Prince in concert, like saw him in concert, and it was a fantastic concert. Yes. He threw shade at Britney Spears, who performed the week before, which is insane. But if I had to pick between those 2, it'd be, unfortunately, it'd be Prince.
All right, we got one more here.
All right, let's see. Let's.
Do you think you go back living like we did in the 80s without internet, smartphones, etc.?
Hey, Mobile, you can't do. I knew you let me down, Mobile. You've got to do the intro.
No.
Really late though, but might as well now. We passed Mobile's moment now.
We're past that now.
Yeah.
Let me say it this way. I think we glorify the 80s in like the fact that there was this obscene lack of color during that time.
Mm-hmm.
Like all I can think about for whatever reason is like wooden paneling everywhere, you know.
Yeah, that
Like
weird wooden paneling on the walls and shit.
Yeah, and like brown was the color of everything. Like we didn't get into like the synth, like the 80s neon stuff was more like in movies and television, but in real life, nothing looked like that.
No.
And you didn't get into like colors and clothing in the true sense of the word unless you were going out at night, and none of us were at that time until you got into the 90s.
Well, the 80s was just fucking earth tones.
Right, it was just brown. So I mean, like, so I'm not saying that should make a difference, right? Could I live without it? Like we say? I mean, obviously, I think we could. I just
you can't put that toothpaste back in the tube.
Yeah, you can, but would you want to? And
I mean, okay, man. I mean, as a kid, sure, but back no.
As an adult,
we can't put the tube back in.
I believe I'd be fine.
I believe you're a liar.
No, you'd be fine. But so, Brian, remember, you know how many facts you look up per day that you just search the internet for random reasons? You would have to go to a book,
an encyclopedia,
encyclopedia that you don't own.
Go ahead. We could do this podcast,
right? It'd be a three-way call.
It would be ham.
That'd be expensive. That'd be very expensive.
Right.
Three-way call. And then
the party line that they used to have.
Nah, I don't think you put toothpaste back in the tube. Nah, I don't. Like, could you? Like, I would survive it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to learn how to remember numbers again because or carry that damn black book with you everywhere you go. Carry a pocket full of quarters in case you need to make a phone call outside.
Cause think about it, like payphones, man.
Yeah, germ
payphones.
Disgusting.
Like, think about it. You would have to imagine this. You would go out to a store, and you wouldn't be inaccessible to other people for that period of time until you got back home, and then you would use your answering machine to see if anyone called you.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yes, that was a fucking process.
I guess you gotta go back to brick and mortar stores more.
Yeah, so you get your steps in. There's that, you know.
You have to pick.
I'm not like
nobody would deliver your food. You probably
you had pizza.
Get a pizza delivery.
That was it.
And they'd still be lying, saying 30 minutes or less.
Right.
You got Blockbuster.
Pizza dude's got 30 seconds.
But now I'm good. I'm going back to the 80s now. I'm good.
Yeah, could I? Yeah, I could. Would I want to? No. Are we being paid to do this? Like
paid in 80s money.
Are you also going back with your family dynamic the way it is now? I have the kid.
Oh, well, I mean, daycare would be $25, you know, so
that's
yeah, I mean, you know, daycare would have been significantly less expensive, you know. Even in 80s money, it still would have been less, you know, relatively speaking.
Oh, yeah. Yes, but then when you're not at daycare and you're
right, you know, but that's the thing, man. Like, we survived all that, you know, relatively unscathed, and
right, because we didn't have it.
Right. So again, could I do?
I'm not saying it could be done. I just think I just go back to the toothpaste and the tube. It's just the to knowing what we had and to go all the way back from that.
Yeah.
Did we do it as kids? Yes, we did.
As an adult, though,
I don't think I'd want to.
Yeah, man. I'm just thinking about like just how things are like today. Like for me, and it's like it's access to information. I think it's the biggest thing for me because I'm thinking now like how many things I have learned. Like the magic of the interwebs has taught. Like I have learned how to literally break my car apart and put it back together because of the internet. That's not. I mean, you obviously could buy a book and get all those things and have that understanding, but it's like the access to that information isn't there.
Agreed. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you know, we're all spoiled. Just chalk it up to that. We're spoiled. We are victims of our time.
I wouldn't even call it
if the prices are like they were, I wouldn't have an issue. But would you have that same money going back to the 80s? You'd be making 80s money. So I think in the 80s, minimum wage was probably $3.75 or some shit. Something stupid.
Yeah.
It ain't much now. It's $7. I think it's still $7.25 or $7.45.
It's $7 something, and I think that to me is criminal.
That's insane.
Because I remember when we were in high school, like in the minimum wage thing, or not. I think it was either starting the conversation around it going up was one thing, but even so, man, like I don't want to say it was like a fair bit of money, but it was significantly higher, right? Like the value of a dollar has diminished significantly since then.
Right.
And yeah, if someone's making $7 something, if you're making minimum wage today and trying to just, in the true sense of the word, survive, it's damn near impossible.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. And I don't really know what like the end goal is, trying to break people. Are you really that hell bent on getting rid of middle class and just having rich and poor people that you have to destroy these lives like this?
Again, all's fair in love and capitalism, man.
No, Milo.
Yeah. All right. Anybody else got any shotgun topics? Anything to say before we get up out of here?
No, so did Milo have her questions she wanted to ask?
Oh yeah.
Milo, you got to answer a question so we can wrap it up, B. So I was thinking, man, we got 4 nostalgic movies coming out. So we got Mortal Kombat. We got Master of the Universe, Street Fighter.
Yep.
And I think there was another one. I can't.
Mario already came out. So
yeah,
Mario.
Came out. Yeah. So actually 3: Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, and Masters of the Universe are coming out. Those are 3 toy getters, toy grabbers. Almost in time for the holidays, I would say.
Masters of the Universe, the only one that has me like somewhat interested. I'm not going to go see Mortal Kombat based on the first movie alone.
Really?
And yeah, I like, honestly, to be perfectly real with you, if Mortal Kombat would have been the Scorpion and Sub-Zero intro that we got in the first 10 minutes, I'd have been fine with that. But no, they had to do some dumb shit afterwards, and I was like, "Nah, I'm good."
I mean, but
like, don't be scared, Milo. That's your question. Don't be scared. But go ahead, Joe.
But I mean, I'm with you. I mean, I still will watch it. I mean, hell, I went through about 4 Michael Bay movies, so I just, I mean, I will watch it. I mean, all 3 of them I have some varying interest in, so it's just a matter of can I find the time to watch them in theaters. I might not be able to. That's the problem. But if I'm able to, I would try to. I'll put it that way.
Let me add to the fact that I think Carl Urban is horribly cast. Is horribly miscast in that role as Johnny Cage.
Oh, Johnny Cage. I agree with that.
Yeah, like I was, okay. I guess this is what we're doing.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird watching him. It's kind of weird watching the character he was playing on The Boys, and then going to Johnny Cage. It's like that's fucking weird.
Yeah, it just doesn't. Yeah, I mean, you never know. So sometimes it's like, hey, Heath Ledger played the Joker, and everybody was like, he was in like, A Knight's Tale, and 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah, like, yeah, thank you.
And it's like, how are we gonna have him play the Joker? And we saw how that turned out. So
he fucking mastered that shit, rocked that shit. The role was so good it took his life. To be honest with you, that role took his life.
I mean, Carl Urban, he was a freaking geek in Ragnarok,
right?
Yeah, yeah. He didn't have a big enough part to say he was in Ragnarok. I don't think.
No, he was a geek.
Side note: Have y'all seen Dredd?
I never saw Dredd. No,
he was good in Dredd. I will tell you that.
The new Dredd, like the new Judge Dredd.
Not the Sylvester Stallone one, the one that came out.
Yeah, the one it was called just Dredd.
Dredd, yeah. He was actually good in that. So, and that was actually a solid movie, to be honest with you. Like, it's a shame it didn't really do as well as they wanted it to.
How do y'all feel about them trying to revive these old '80s movies and '80s TV shows?
No, just
do you think it's lazy writing, or do you think you need to stop?
No, just stop. Just stop. Like we can get new things. It's okay now. That's fine. I think the 80s were all about taking risks. I think that would be the only thing about the 80s going back to is like franchises didn't exist then.
Yeah.
Like Star Wars was technically an independent film still.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I agree with Rich. I mean, there's some I don't mind just because you can try to get a chance at doing redemption if I didn't like it. But overall, I would say I agree, which we don't really need them.
Well, they have the Gremlins remake that they're working on right now. It is super lazy. But nobody asked for that. Nobody asked for Gremlins.
See, I will say this. I'm gonna compare it to my analogy about the best worst thing for MCU was Guardians of the Galaxy. One of the best worst things going with this principle of redoing 80s movies is Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, because they proved it could be done. They proved it could be done. It greenlit a lot of shit that probably wouldn't have been.
I'm just saying, like, well, we got that. So now we want to go with other ones because I had no interest in that movie coming out. Like, I'm like, why? I like the first one. Why? And then this came out, and it's arguably the greatest sequel ever made. Arguably.
Yeah, like so. If it's a sequel, it's one thing. But are you talking about sequels or reboots, Brian?
Honestly, they don't really matter. It doesn't really matter to me.
Sure,
you're still kind of piggybacking off of the original.
Yeah,
franchise. Even better than Ghostbusters 2. Don't you turn that goddamn camera off on me.
I mean, when I think of the greatest, you got Emperor Strikes Back. I don't know. Top Gun Maverick has a really good argument to be the best sequel. I'm not saying it is, but it's got an argument for it. It was that good.
Yeah, Aliens.
Well, I have to defer y'all on that one.
Say what now?
I have to defer y'all on that one. Again, I'm not saying it is the greatest one, but it's got an argument for it.
Yeah, no. I'm with you.
Top rated sequels: Godfather 2, Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back, The Dark Knight, Aliens, Terminator 2: Judgment Day, and Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers.
No for Two Towers. No, get that out of here. No.
Oh, Rotten Tomatoes has a list.
Uh-oh.
Let me skip to the top 10 because I'm not going through 150. Top 10: Mad Max Fury Road, Bride of Frankenstein, 1935.
Fury Road, fuck that movie.
Before Midnight, Toy Story 3, Mission Impossible Fallout, 007 Goldfinger, Paddington 2. The fuck? 3 Colors, Red. I don't know what the fuck that is.
You lost me for Mad Max Fury Road.
Wallace and Gromit and Toy Story 2. Yeah, this is stupid.
Okay, we can. That might be the end of the show right there.
Yeah. Let's see. Lazy. The more I watch this Nature Boy doc, I'm gonna start me a little cult. I just feel just smacked someone for feeding him a strawberry. This man just smacked someone feeding him a strawberry. Calm down, my boy Paddington. Me and Milo are watching this documentary about this dude named Nature Boy who started a cult.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, what Ric Flair did it do? Okay.
No, not Ric Flair.
Okay.
Yeah, back in 2019, I believe.
Yeah,
okay.
I heard about this dude.
All right, Loud and Clear. Most popular sequels. Dune Part 2 is number 15.
Dude.
14, Before Midnight. 13, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. 12, Shrek 2. 11, X-Men First Class. Trash.
Brian, don't you? God, show's over.
Yeah.
Show's over.
10,
We're done.
We're 10, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. 9, Toy Story 2. 8, Bride of Frankenstein. 7, Spider-Man 2. 6, Terminator 2 Judgment Day. 5, Top Gun Maverick. 4, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. 3, The Dark Knight. 2, Blade Runner 2049. And number 1, The Empire Strikes Back.
My screen's staying off for the rest of the show.
That's fine. That's fine.
It's not fine. I hate you. Dude, that's awful.
That's fine. That's fine.
We got no time for this.
All them X-Men movies was trash.
No, Brian. Brian, I will not let you do this right now. We're going off the show.
They were bad.
We are going off the show now, Brian. We are not starting this, Brian. End the show, Brian.
Fucking horrible. They were bad movies.
Show.
They were bad movies.
End the show, Brian.
Bad movies.
For the love of God, Brian. End the show.
Bad movies.
Brian. We got enough time, Brian.
All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all for coming through in the line to keep you company. Doing the same. We're going to be back next Thursday with more topics, more things to talk about. We're going to wish y'all a merry, happy night, and we're going to holler at you later. Peace. Nick, sing a song.
I hate you.